What's up, guys? This is Kevin and Ty from Sideline Swap, and this week we're looking at what the pros wear. What's up, guys? We're back with another pro gear spotlight for you. And this week, we're taking a look at one of the biggest names in the show, a former London Knight for what it's worth, shout out to my hometown, and a guy who a lot of you have been asking to see lately, John Tavares.
Plays the puck to the other side, Marner to the net, tip, score! John Tavares!
You all know by now that I'm a huge Leafs fan, so needless to say, I was ecstatic last year when Tavares pursued free agency instead of re-signing with the Islanders. I know that Islanders fans feel the opposite though. After being drafted first overall by Long Island back in 2009, Tavares spent 9 years with the franchise, serving as captain for 5 of those seasons and playing on 5 All-Star teams. In his first game back at his old stomping grounds this past February, Tavares was chirped hard by his old fan base.
You suck, you always suck, Tavares! You'll always be a loser! Always!
Getting booed and heckled the entire game. Long Islanders, they're brutal, man. Moving on, Tavares is a native of Mississauga, Ontario, just a stone's throw from Toronto. So his move back to play for the Leafs was personal. He turned down larger contracts from other teams to live out his childhood dream of playing for Toronto. A pretty classy move if you ask me. He's wasted no time getting settled in either. Tavares has 46 goals so far this season, a career high. What's his weapon of choice? Let's take a look inside his gear bag. Tavares is CCM guy, and if you look at his current twig, it looks like he's using the latest Jetspeed. But peep his stick code. The 95 indicates that he's rocking a 95 flex. But see the R right below it? This actually tells us he's likely using a Ribcor shaft, but painted as a Jetspeed. This is kinda rare for CCM guys. And the company usually isn't as flexible as Bauer is about allowing guys to use painted twigs. But Tavares is a legend, so who's really going to tell him no? For his curve, Tavares rocks what looks like a Drury clone, or the equivalent of a P91. Moving down to his skates, Tavares wheels on CCM Ribcor 70Ks. Just a side note, the reason the graphics on his skates differ from retail Ribcor 70Ks is because his skates were actually given to him before the official 70K line was released. And lastly, rounding out his setup are a pair of CCM HG41 gloves. At the time of this recording, we're 1 week out from playoffs. We know Islanders fans are still bitter about Tavares, but the good news is that Long Island has clinched a spot in the playoffs already, so you guys can't really be too salty. As for us Leafs fans, we're long overdue for outpacing the Bruins in the postseason, and I hope Johnny T can lead us to Valhalla, aka the Stanley Cup. Who do you want to see next? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe.